The Coinceras channel is pleased to have you back. Hey everyone, it's always helpful to be aware of the XRP background stuff. I've always maintained that what matters is not the immediate appearance, but on a day when we really believed Gary Gensler was hanging up his hat, Brad Garlinghouse decided to deliver his market analysis on Fox News this morning, proving that behind-the-scenes drama is still ongoing. However, this will not impede XRP and Ripple from developing some intriguing features. In this article, we will explain a few important aspects of XRP. If you're a member of the XRP army, then you should definitely subscribe and hit that like button. Then let's begin. So, it's good to see you all again. Ahead we go. Currently, Ripple is down almost 24%, at slightly under 50 cents. In terms of the month, we can observe a slight uptick in the market on this monthly chart. Nevertheless, we did suffer a loss near USDC. Volume was down about 6%, which is a little bit, and market cap is still hovering around 27.5. And that's alright. Alright, I'm of the opinion that we might be preparing for a rather significant rally for a number of reasons. The Bitcoin halving is clearly coming up in the near future, with less than a day to go. As we prepare for what may be an interesting week overall, I anticipate a slight more pullback in the market. However, the fate of XRP remains uncertain. Still, XRP is involved in several intriguing developments. At the moment, there are a number of critical elements that are laying the groundwork for a rather large rise, including aggressive price activity, tight Bollinger Bands, and an impending explosion to the upside. Yes, we have seen a market drop, and we are witnessing that again right now. From where we are positioned, it appears that the Bollinger Bands are beginning to tighten again, which could indicate a substantial upward movement. The last two instances of this have yielded the same result. First, we broke all-time highs. Second, we reached the second highest point, and this could be the third. Thus, it is entirely possible that XRP's price could rocket to an even greater range if we experience some favorable market movements. They are clearly displaying a squeeze in the end. What happens with Bitcoin, the halving, and the Bitcoin cycle could show how high XRP could go, thus this is important in terms of price movement. Typically, a fairly dramatic price spike follows. More than 1,200 banks may now process cross-border payments, and Brad Garlinghouse even informed Fox News of the implications. A lot of this has been going on behind the scenes, as I discussed yesterday. Starting with that final point, Ripple has more than 95% of its customers that are financial institutions based outside of the US. We sell blockchain and cryptocurrency-related custody and payment solutions, and we intend to keep growing, despite the fact that the US market has been sluggish to adopt, in part due to regulatory concerns. Our performance in the non-US market has been exceptional. And therefore, in my opinion, you can make out the big picture when it concerns Brad's perspective and analysis of the market right now. In addition, established financial institutions are rapidly embracing blockchain technology, which might lead to a remarkable $16 trillion spike in the tokenized asset market, according to Ripple's SVP Marks in Fangire. You might be forgiven if you wondered who it is. Brad Garlinghouse, offering his thoughts on conventional banking and the ways in which XRP is addressing these issues. An essential question for Ripple has always been how to connect the modern world with more conventional types of people that work in traditional finance. We began with payments and expanded into bank sales, but in the end, Ripple has always been the connecting link. With a projected value of over $16 trillion, the cryptocurrency sector has the potential to experience a meteoric rise. Brad has already stated that he thinks it will be more than $5 trillion. In fact, he goes on to suggest today that we may perceive that as an uncooked figure. I predict that the market will be closer to 8 or 9 trillion. I predict that this is going to be a significant year for blockchain technology integration with traditional finance, and that's where XRP may make a huge splash by doing something completely new with cross-border payments. Therefore, examine the details. In the near term, we have, as usual, the continuance of this consolidation at the bottom of the range, around the 50-cent mark, which would provide us with a tremendous point of support and resistance. There are a few macroeconomic issues. For example, the moving averages have turned negative, the MACD has turned bullish, and the RSI is oversold, yet, we are currently using it to hold that support line. Thus, if the market agrees with us, we may witness a substantial upward movement. And that's significant, but XRP might also begin to rise. The fate of the market rests on just 6 factors. Will there be a settlement or not? So, what exactly are the terms? What will happen to Coinbase in the near future? This is increasingly critical. For the simple reason that it may provide light on the future of Ripple and XRP. Still, I am constantly curious to hear your opinions. Specify in the comments what you think. Then, were you under the impression that Gary Gensler was going to step down today? Of course I did. Actually, that's not true. The video ends there. I would greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and give it a like. Goodbye for now.